Today we're installing a heavy-duty underdesk PC mount. Now I love to have a clean desktop work area. I think it increases productivity and it really helps you focus on your work. Having a mount under your desk for your PC is a great solution to help keep it tidy. Now this VIVO PC mount can actually hold 66 pounds or 30 kilograms. Perfect for even those heavy gaming PCs. Now I decided to go with this bar style because my PC actually has some lights on it that I want to keep showing off. They look great. You can change the colors. This is the perfect way to do that. Now in the box here we do have the top and bottom mount. This runs by a simple push pin mechanism. Push it in, slide it in, and you got 5 different height adjustments. This range goes from 14 inches to 22 inches in height. The width can do 5 inches to 10 inches, so it's quite accommodating for most PCs today on the market. In the box is also 4 Phillips screws that we'll be using to mount to the underside of the desk. It does come with some installation instructions, and you will have to be a little carpenter savvy as you do this install. Now your desk, you're going to want to make sure is at least 3/4 of an inch thick. We will need a drill and a Phillips screwdriver for this. Let's go ahead and mark the drill bit at 0.6 of an inch or about half an inch, and we're going to be using a 5/32 drill bit for this. And remember, it's important to mark the drill so you don't drill all the way through on the upper side of your desk. These screws are only so long. It does come with a template for the screws that you can use to mark, so you don't have to hold up the big holder, but I decided to go ahead and hold it up and kind of get an idea of where I want this thing. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and mark 2 of the holes diagonally so we can get 2 of the screws in, and then we can come back and then drill right through and then put those screws in. And I only have to drill it 1 time, so here we go. Let's go ahead and drill this up. We'll go ahead and put our Phillips screw in, not all the way, but just enough so we can get the mount up there. Let's go ahead and grab our mount, stick it through the holes here, slide it over to the locking position, and let's go ahead and tighten these screws up and secure it. Now I'm going to come back and drill the other 2 holes to finish up here, and then we'll go ahead and put these screws in and tighten it up. Double check all the screws, make sure we're nice and tight here, give it a little wiggle, and make sure everything is nice and secure. That looks pretty good. This thing ain't going nowhere. So let's go ahead, we got these 2 locking pins. I'm going to take these off so we can slide in the computer, make sure it's wide enough here. And before we put the computer in, let's go ahead and clean these bars, so you're not really going to want to move it once I get the computer on there. Alright, let's go ahead and slide in my Alienware PC here. And we're going to have to get it all nice and tidied up what kind of height we want. It looks like that's about the perfect height there. Let's go ahead and lock the top holding bar so it doesn't fall off on us. Now, but depending on your particular case is how it's going to fit, because mine is a little, wiggly. It's not a complete square box like most PCs are, and it's not going to fit entirely snug like you would like, but it's just enough to hold it decent here. Now my liquid cooler for the CPU does exhaust out the top of this computer, so you want to make sure you do have enough airflow if that's how yours runs. So there you go, all in all, looks pretty nice and slick. Not blocking any of the lighting, which is really awesome, and it does go up and down really nicely with my up desk.